Okay, so before we start, if you are new on my channel or if you did not subscribe my channel, just go to my channel and click on subscribe. Make sure that click on this bell button and check mark this, send me all notification for this channel and click on save. By doing this, you will get every single update of my new videos. Also visit my channel, I am sure that you will find a lot more cool stuff on my channel. In this video, we are going to create an amazing blades photo effect in Photoshop CS6 Extended. There are lots of reflections included in this effect. It will be fun, so let's jump in Photoshop. Welcome back everyone, my name is Adnan from Tasty Tutorials and today we are going to create an amazing blades photo effect which is pretty much amazing and nice. And I am also very tired because I was working from tomorrow and I'm not sleep yet, so that's why let's start our work. So before we start, let me just show you what we are going to create. So the final output will be this is a simple image creating selection around our brush, and when we will run these actions, the final result will be look like this. And there are lots of small settings included in that. There are some color options here. You can see that lots of color options like some blue, green, red, and these type of lots of colors. So it's all on your choice how you would like to see these effects. So you can combine colors, you can use maybe some single colors. It's all on your choice, as I said. Okay, so let's just close this up, and some color adjustments are also included here. So everything is well organized. You can see that with their respective names, and we can just simply include or exclude settings from it. So there are separate lines here, separate bars. Everything is well organized and very nice. Okay, so there are different directions included in that. This one is straight 90-degree, and let me just show you how many directions we have in these actions. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 8 directions, like my 45-degree positive, like from or it means that from top right to the bottom left, and from -45 it means that left top left to the bottom right, and same thing top 75 it means that top right to the bottom left, and from top left to the bottom right, and same thing as well. And they are horizontal and vertical. So this one is example of a vertical, and these actions work only in Photoshop CS6 Extended. You can try it on CC, maybe they work. I think they should work on these. So these are lots of colors, these are lots of options here, so we will check them later in our coming up minutes. So let's just close this up, and let's just move to the next example. So this one, Captain America. This is the simple image creating selection and filling with the color, and when we will run these, the final output will be look like this. Same thing, same layers, same options, and same names. You can see that. I will show you everything, how we can make it more attractive and how we can make it look like more cool. So we will check it later. So basically this is the final effect, and let's just save this and close this one also. So it's close, and this one is example of -75, or maybe it's a 45-degree, I think so. And this is the output of our character. So this is the simple, and after running our actions it will be look like this, much better than others. So there are lots of things included in here, as I said already, and we'll check them later. So save this here. Let's just move to the next example. Come on, save this. Okay, let's move to the next example. Let's just close this one. We don't need to save that, so we'll know. And this example, you can see that same thing. It's a minus 45 degree or minus 15, so I don't know. Actually I forgot this. So this is the simple, and this is after we can say that after running our Photoshop actions. So this image is basically a low quality, low resolution image. So I've experimented it and it worked. So now I can say that you can run these actions on low quality images also. You just need to create a high resolution, or we can say that the biggest high resolution document, and drag your low quality image and make it them little resize, keep them in a smart object, and then you can just make it run these actions. So this is the final output of this one. So we'll close this one, and today we will use this one and this one. So we will use two examples for this. This is a Thor example, and this one is for the other example. So these are both amazing. You can see that having great output. So, and the second one is this is also an amazing. So this is simple, and this is after running. So we will adjust some settings, some color options. I will show you how to target some colors to blow them up. It's a very quick and nice. Great. So let's just close this one also. We don't need to close them. So these both example, we will use them in our tutorial, in this tutorial. And let's just move to the single image, simple image. So let's just close this one and close don't need to close this. So to use these actions, we will create a new document. Keep in mind that if you are using a low quality resolution, or if you are using a high quality resolution image, it doesn't matter. You can use default resolution, or you can create your own. So I will recommend use these type of dimensions. So it doesn't mean that you have to use 250 by 5060 pixels by 1600 pixels. It means that use a high definition. You can use 9020 by 1080 pixels, and above from 1600 pixels. So I will use this one, which is 2560 pixels by 1600 pixels, and the resolution is 72 pixels per inch, and background contents are transparent, and hit OK. So the background, sorry, the new document is created with some transparent background. Now what we will do is we will pick our pick our Thor hero and click and drag it onto our main document. So we will centralize this, press Ctrl D, press Ctrl T, and we will size it down. Very nice and great. So we'll accept these settings. Now we'll centralize this again so it could look more nice. Now we'll shrink the sides, so because we don't need to use these extra boundaries. That's nice. Or we'll use them later. No, we don't need to crop them. So now what we will do is we will create a background. So for the background, I will use a color, any color you can choose, it doesn't matter, because the color background will be created customized automatically. So now we will create a new layer above this layer, and we'll press Ctrl and click around our character, or you can simply just create a selection around your character to fill it with any color. So we'll create a new layer. So we'll create a new layer and simply just press D, and you can use any colors. I will go for green color. It's just for example. So we'll press Alt plus backspace to fill it with this color. Now press Ctrl D. Now what we'll do is we'll turn off the top layer, and we will shift and select background layer and the character layer, and press Ctrl E. So these both layers will be merged into a single layer. Now we'll go to layer, new layer, and go to background from layer. The reason to do this thing is to understand you that to prepare how to prepare a wallpaper to start a action work, so the action work will be work more fine and more attractive. Okay, on the second layer which we have turned off, now we will turn on this layer, and we will name this layer as brush. Keep in mind that the name of the layer is in lowercase, so BRUSH, brush. Now it's time to load our brushes and actions. When you will download your actions file, there is a folder. In this folder there are two files. One is blades brushes, and second is blades action file. So let's just move to the Photoshop. Okay, in the Photoshop we'll go to edit, preset and preset manager. From this preset manager, select the brush type as a brushes, click on load. From load, open the folder, extract that, and you will see that there is a file which is a brush file, blades brushes. So we'll click on load, as I already loaded into Photoshop, so I don't need to do that again. Click on done. Now it's time to load our actions. So it's a simple work. You can see that there is a little icon, and if you won't see that, you just need to go to Windows and click on actions. From these actions, you will see that uh, this is our Thor actions. Sorry, this is our actions, and uh, we will load them again. So we'll click on this icon and go to load actions. From the load actions, click on blades folder again, and you will see that there is a blades action file into this. So click on blades actions and click on load. As I already loaded it into Photoshop, so I don't need to do that again. So we will open this, and you will see that there are lots of angles and there are some single dimensions. So the angles means that the flow of the line will be onto that direction. So for this, we will use a 75, so which is pretty much nice, and which is directly like this one. And if you 45, it will look like more to the ground sided. So we'll use 75 degrees. And before we start or run these actions, we will go to edit, purge and all. What it will do is it will simply just remove your Photoshop history, so we could not the action file will work more fastly. So hit on OK, and it will remove all the Photoshop history of its cache. So the cache will be cleaned. Now the cache is cleaned. Now just click on play button, and we will wait for this process to complete this step. Okay, so the first step is complete, and you will see that there is a stop message which is saying that in the next step, start brushing over your subject where you want to apply the blades. Okay, now we need to paint the area on which the blades will be applied. The brush is already selected for you, so all you need to do is start brushing. Okay, after you finished brushing, simply press the play button in the actions and panel to resume the actions playback. Okay, so the tip is try brushing over colored area on your photo. Those colors will be then used on the reflections of the blades and also the glow colors throughout the design. If you need assistance with this step, please refer to the video tutorial. Okay, so it's just a message, so click on stop. Now we need to give a color. Don't select any layer, don't need to change the color, don't need to change the brush. We will just size it down, size down the brush, and maybe we should make it a little bit more refined, or little size is bigger. Okay, now select the area on which the blades will be applied, and keep in mind that try to use a colored area, so the reflection will be on the same color. Like I want to use these hairs, so these hairs will be also included in our reflection. So we'll use this red one, this one, and this one. Very nice. Don't worry about that if you are going outside the boundaries, because we have already give it a selection, so it will automatically remove the extra areas like this. Okay, so we'll use this hammer tool in our color selections like this. I think we have made very nice decisions. So great, nice. Now it will simply what we'll do is we will simply just click on play button, and we will wait for the process to complete its work, and wait for the next message. Okay, so the message is in the next window, use the threshold level, slide to adjust the amount of glow you want to visible on the blades. As you adjust the slider, the white areas will represent the areas that will glow on the blades. The amount of glow you choose will also dictate the amount of light reflection that appears on the large background blades. There must be some white areas visible before continuing the actions, or you will get an error. After you have adjusted the threshold level, click OK to resume the action. So we will click on OK. Now there is a threshold leveler. If you will turn off everything, then there is a error message comes up because there is no glow into the selection. So what we will do is we will try to add maximum glow into our image so it will look more amazing. So I think we could use maybe this one is much better. Okay, great. I think we are fine with this 72 or 73. So 72 is much better. So we'll click on OK, and this time it will take a long time to complete. Not so much, it all depends on your computer speed. So we'll hit OK and wait for the processes to complete its work. Okay, so the process is complete and having a great output. So we'll close this side panel and we will adjust some settings to fix it. You can see that there is some lines on our character's face, so don't be worried about that, we will fix it. Okay, so on first we will close the adjustment color options. Now on the next step you will read out these names and you will understand what's going on inside these groups. So this is the glow of our character, so we'll turn off for the time being. And you can even change the color of the glow. You can see that it's a little blue, so we'll look after later. So these are our characters glow, so we'll leave it as it is. And this is our visible character, so we'll turn this on. This is called add photos cuts. And now we'll click on particles and we will turn on these particles. So you can see that there are small particles, you can see that at this side. Okay, so we want to remove these lines, so we will check out uh, these particles, and these are our glowing photo edges. So these are edges of our photo. You can see that these are small edges. Let me just show you. Look at this, much better, and it gives a dramatic look. So I think much better as leave it as it is. So this is our glow of our character, and we'll turn on to check if it is look more nice. So I think it's nice. So this is our one side glow and this is our second side glow, much better. This is our background reflection, and you can see that we are now nearer to the we can say that setups. So what we'll do is we just want to remove these lines from this face. So we'll select these lines, and you can see that if you turn on these both lines, you can see that there is no line. So we'll turn them on. Select on this layer mask thumbnail, press brush, and look like this, and size it down, make it the foreground color is black, and we'll scroll to the top and we'll close for the sorry, where are layers panel, sorry, this is the layers panel. I turn this off, make it little side. Now create a selection around this our character, so we could not go outside from our boundaries, and we'll select our this layer mask thumbnail, and opacity is 100%, and we will simply just remove these lines from our face, only on our face, only from our face. So same thing will apply on line set 2, and you will see that our face character face sorry is cleaned. And same thing we'll move to the glowing, we'll check which layer is affecting our character's face. So I think these are particles, so click on this particles layer, click on layer mask thumbnail, and we will do same thing, and now it looks more nice. Great, I think it's nice. Okay, so we'll press we don't need to press Control D. Okay, so we are reached on line set 2. Let's just see what's inside this line set. So there are more lines, you can see that, which are turned on. Let me just show you. This is the line set which is which was turned off. Here we have. So what we'll do is we'll simply just select this one, and we will make it smaller so it would look like it's a reflection. So we'll do the same thing from this side. It is already on 10, so both are 20 and 10, and on the second, on the third, we consider the main photo. So we'll turn this, leave it as it is, and this is our glow, or maybe say that it's a shadow. Okay, so on the next layer, this is photo motion light. This is the light of our character. So let's press Ctrl J and press V, press Ctrl D and click on our group, and we'll move it to this side. I think it's nice. Press Ctrl J again, and sorry, click here, and we'll move it to this side. I think it's nice, looks more interesting on this side. Cool, now it looks more nice. Okay, so this is our light. So I think we should just leave it as it is, or we should just turn this on or off. Maybe it's on is much better, off is much better. And on the third side, you can see that there are, now it's time to change the reflections. So this is the reflection, it's in background, so we cannot see that. We will copy this, and now we'll move to this side. You can see that now it is having nice look. So this is the waves, so we'll copy these waves, and we'll move them. Let's just move them to the top. That's great. Okay, so these are edges, so we'll copy these edges, and we'll move these edges to where it looks more interesting. So now it looks more nice. Okay, so you can see that these edges are extra, so we'll press brush and remove these edges. Okay, so hardness is 100%. That's good. Okay, so now it's time to change the color of we can say that the shine of our these bars. So from here you can change the shine of our bars. So change them to any colors, like I want to give it a red color, so we could turn into a red. Look at these sides, and from there these are blades, so we'll press V, and I think it's much better where it was. So we can even turn off these colors because we don't want to give a color. So I think without color it looks more nice. So I think it's much better. So you can see that having great outputs, and we can change everything inside this. You can see this glow, so we could find out where is this glow comes up. So find out the highlight glow, which is already turned off. So we'll blurred light, we'll check out if this affects our select character's face. Let's just see. Okay, so we have find out the glow of our through photos. So we'll simply just click on this layer mask thumbnail, press brush and size it down a little bit, and make it maybe a little bit softy. Move to the top, come on, and we'll go to the main photo glow. So this is throat glow, and you will see that it looks more original, but we will not do that. We will simply just go back to the top because it always go take us to the photo, and we'll change the opacity and the flow, lower down both of these like this, and now we'll remove this. Okay, so done. So this is our final output, which looks more amazing and more nice. I love these type of outputs because it looks more amazing look. So this is the this is what you can edit, or you can change the lights, and close this one. and we will give some adjustments. So we'll increase the vibrance. So great. Now we'll target some colors as I mentioned in the tutorial. So we'll go to selective colors, and from this we'll choose red. Okay, when we'll choose red and we will move the cyan slider, you can see that it is affecting the red color. So we are targeting, it doesn't affect any other colors. So we'll increase the red color redness. Now magentas, so it could make it yellow, make it red. So we'll make a separate tutorial for this. You can change the colors overall and make it 0 as default. That's great. Now we'll go to yellow. So you can change the yellow colors to orange or whatever color you like to make. I think we should make it little orange, and that's nice. Or we could just leave it as 0 because the color of our hairs is also changing because it is also yellow. And where is blue? From the targeted color we can change the blue color, make it dark blue, light blue. There is cyan color, and you can change it to any color like blue, and I think it's much better. So before and after, much better. So this is the final output of our this example. I hope you like this one, and let's just take it to this side, and we will move to the next example, this Iron Man. So what we'll do is we'll close this one, and you can see that it looks more amazing. So we will use this character. So we'll go to file, new, again we'll do same steps, and repeat these steps. I think you remember. So now we'll simply just click, click and delete this character because we need only one, and we'll delete that one. Oops, so select a layer and we'll delete that one. Press V, press Ctrl D, and click and drag it into our main composition, or we can say that main document, and we make its size a little smaller. So we'll press Ctrl A and we will adjust it according to our center. So I'll press Ctrl T and we'll move it a little, maybe upside, maybe a little smaller, and now it looks more interesting. Now same thing, we will give it a background. For the time being, give any color, any background, it doesn't matter. So press Alt plus backspace, this is the background. Now create a new layer, press Ctrl and click, it will create a selection around our character. Now we can change the color to any color. So we'll change it to green, or maybe we should, this time we'll use a blue color. So press Alt plus backspace, now press Ctrl D, and select both of the character and the background layer and press Ctrl E. So it will merge these both layers, and we'll go to layer, new layer, and go to background from layer. That's nice. Now we will turn on second layer and we'll name this as brush, as in lowercase. Now go to the actions file, and this time we will use a -45 degree, which is I think -45 degree, and nice. Now before we run these actions, we'll go to edit, purge, and all, and hit OK. Now we'll click on play action and we'll wait for the message. Okay, so the process is completed. Now we'll close this side panel, and you can see that there are lots of things happened when we are running these actions. Actually I love this output because it never did before. So we will close these color options again, and we will not touch anything else before it will affect our main selection. So we will make a glow, and color, maybe the opacity should be lower, and let's just move to the second, and okay, so we'll visible this boot line intensity and we'll lower this down. So it's all customizable and it all on your choice, so don't be worried about that. Just be simple and just play with the settings. So where you look more nice, you can just finalize these things. So we'll click and we'll lower this maybe 100% and click on this use black packing, or you can just go to X and brush and you can just make it more visible on which area you would like to visible. Okay, like this one. Great. Nice. So okay, so the next is blades. So these are blades which are amazingly done. So blade 1, press Ctrl J, press V, and we'll move these blades. Oh sorry, it's only moving this mask. So we'll fill the sides of our wallpaper. So I think it's much better here. Yes, here. So this is the blades 1 and blades 2 and blades 3. There are lots of blades here from start to end. Okay, so it all on choice, you would like to change them or not. So you can increase the lines on the blades. So I think we'll use on the second side, and this is the color of our blades. So I think we should just leave them as it is, and the glow of our character is much stronger. So we'll find out the glow. Before we find out the glow, we should just have a look on our character. Okay, so there is the glow. So I think the glow is much better for our image. So these are the lines which are affecting our character. Oops, sorry. So what we'll do is we'll click on this line set, and let's just see if these lines are nice. So we'll create a click on this layer mask thumbnail, press X and make your foreground color as black. Select your brush tool and size it down, and we will remove it from our characters. So same thing on line set 1. Now it's nice. Great. So close this one, and now we will find out the reflection. So we'll simply just press V, press Ctrl J, and move these reflections to this side. And close this one. We'll go to the blades 2 and we'll check if there is a reflection. So yes, there are reflections included here. So we'll press Ctrl J, copy these reflections, and we'll move them to these sides. Great. So we'll move the blade 1 reflections, wavy reflections which are attractive. So we'll press Ctrl J and take them down sides. So press Ctrl J and do the same thing from here to here. So this is the amazing look of our character. So you can make it so strong enough, and I think it's fabulous. So these are particles, you can turn them off or turn them on, it all depends on choice. So we'll turn this on, the add photo cuts, so it will make it more visible our character. So create a glow around it or not, it all on choice. So let's just make it more visible by press Ctrl and click, create a selection around our character, and now we'll select our background layer and press Ctrl J. It will create a copy of our character, and we'll move it to the forward and maybe nice here. Close this group and we'll take it under our lines and make it more on the back side of our character, and let's see how it affects, and I think it's much better. So you can make it customized totally, so it all on a choice. So this it could look more amazing look to your image. So you can just turn off this and maybe a little bit visible, I think 30 is much better. Okay, so let's just target some colors, so make it more visible. So go to vibrance, increase the vibrance a little bit, not so much, just a little bit. And now we'll move to the selective colors, go to reds and make it more red. So okay, so let's just use yellows. Okay, nice. Now we'll check the blues. And cyan color, now it will affect the blues. That's cool. And let's just see if it targets our this one. Okay, now it is looking more fabulous. Oh man, now we are reached to the amazing output. So great. So now you can see that however we are playing with the setting, it looks more amazing. So we'll play the magenta colors which are exceeded, so make them more powerful. So that's nice. There is no green color, so we will not touch them. So this is the final output. You can see that it gives amazing look to our image. So and I hope you like this tutorial, and if you like this tutorial, please make sure to subscribe my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and it means that give it this video a like, because this your video likes are much important for me, because I can feel that if you are liking my work or not. So these actions are free of course. You can free download these actions from the given link in the description bar, and I have showed you the way how to download these. If you didn't check that, just go back to my previous video and you will see that how to download these actions and these files. Also visit my blogs. You can find out more stock footages, some text effects, and a lot of things. I try to upload on daily basis because I am little busy, so that's why I'm not uploading on daily basis. So I will upload most of things free of cost on my channel, so maybe everything. So my website is also already on working, so I'm just looking for a best template so which looks more attractive. So I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel, because it means a lot for me to subscribe this channel. If you subscribe this channel, you will get a update of my new video, and it means that you are going to get a new amazing action file. So some of the requests I have read it on my comments, so if you am not replying on the comments, please don't be worried, because I always check your comments, and I will try my best to reply each and every comments. So I will try to complete your all requests. So make sure go to my Facebook page and like that page, because it really needs your likes, because it's a very underrated page. So I hope you'll understand what I'm saying. Okay, so we will meet in our next video, and keep in mind, never stop and keep learning.